So a brand new month has just begun and we have a bunch of Animal Crossing news to share with you here in this video. There's surprisingly been a lot going on recently that I want to talk about, so we're going to jump right into this. Leave a like on the video if you're excited for some Animal Crossing news, and let's start up the video. Starting us off, Nintendo and LEGO have revealed two brand new Animal Crossing LEGO sets which will be releasing on August the 1st, and here you can see them. First of all, we have the Resident Services set, which is really interesting. It's one of the biggest sets we've seen so far. It contains KK Slider, Isabelle wearing her aerobics outfit that you see with morning stretches, and also Audie as well, which is cool to see. This is a really great set. It's the biggest one we've seen so far, I believe. At least it definitely looks that way. It contains a lot of little extras as well, like an area for KK Slider to perform, his own little RV from Animal Crossing New Leaf 2, which is really interesting. I don't know why they brought back something from Animal Crossing New Leaf, but hey, there you go, it's something. And then the next set revealed, which is another pretty big looking one, is the Airport Dodo Airlines. This one is really cool also. You've got the seaplane with Wilbur, and you've also got a figure of Tangy as well. This is a great little set, and I think this is generally what people wanted to see from the very start, you know, some proper sets of the iconic buildings in the game. We did of course get Nook's Cranny with the first wave of LEGO, but the rest were kind of just villager houses or little dioramas of areas in the game, rather than some of the most iconic buildings. So now that we've got Resident Services and the airport, I think a lot of people are going to want to pick these ones up. I do find it a bit strange that they decided to include Isabelle again. I mean, having a different outfit for her is nice and all, but I feel like there's a lot of different characters they could have included with Resident Services. Maybe Leaf, for example, he's really popular, and of course he sets up shop outside there. There's just a ton of different options. KK Slider does make perfect sense, mind you, and I won't complain about Audie because she's one of my favorites. Although Tangy, hey listen, I love Tangy. She's definitely one of my top maybe 15 villagers, I want to say. But I want Bob. I want Bob so bad. Come on, he's the first villager ever. He should be a LEGO minifigure, and all of us would be so excited about that here on this channel. So please, Nintendo, LEGO, if you're listening to this, please add Bob. You've got the mold of the cat figure now. Bob is so incredibly popular. Add him. Come on. So yeah, these new sets are really cool, and I'm glad the collaboration is continuing on. I'm sure we're going to see even more, honestly. I think eventually we will see things like the Roost. After all, Nintendo knows how hyped up the Roost is. They saw that with the 2.0 update. They literally used it as their entire marketing leading up to that update. They know the Roost is popular. I'm sure they could consider doing the museum. I mean, I'd love an absolutely massive set that included all the exhibits, but I think Nintendo is kind of gearing these towards pretty young children, so maybe they don't want to do them too complicated. But hey, I don't think they should underestimate what kids can build with LEGO. When I was a kid, really young, I loved building some of the more complex sets, so I think Nintendo and LEGO should consider that honestly and give us some more complex ones too. It would also help justify the price tag a bit more, since these aren't the cheapest things out there, honestly. But I definitely feel like these two sets will be more worth it than the others, and I'm going to have to pick them up and do an unboxing on the channel like I did with the others. You'll have to let me know in the comment section down below if you plan on getting either of these LEGO sets. I'd really love to hear. Now moving on, speaking of Animal Crossing merch, we have some freebies that you can get that Nintendo actually announced not too long ago. Now as you know, there are free Nintendo rewards that you can redeem your points on the My Nintendo store, and they announced a bunch of new Animal Crossing rewards that you'll be able to unlock, and here you can see them. For example, we have things like the Happy Home Paradise bandana. This is a really cool piece of Happy Home Paradise merch. I don't know if this is totally new or if we've seen this before. I personally don't remember it though, so it kind of makes me feel like maybe this one is actually new, which is definitely exciting to see. And we've got some others as well. They kind of advertise this as something for Mother's Day, but of course you can just get it for yourself. We've got the Roost coasters, which, yeah, I have actually got myself. I love them. They're some of my favorite Animal Crossing merch that I own. And all of this stuff you redeem your points for. Of course, it is while stocks last, and I believe currently it is just in America. I might be wrong on that, so correct me if I am. You can check your own My Nintendo stores and such. But I personally wasn't able to get these yet from the UK store, so I don't know which other regions will be able to. But yeah, definitely get them as soon as you can, because, you know, you don't want to miss out on these, and people will snatch them up really quickly. After all, they are freebies at the end of the day. You do need your points, but everyone loves the free physical rewards that you can get from My Nintendo, and these ones are just great. But that's not it for Animal Crossing merch news, as Nintendo has confirmed they've restocked a ton of Amiibo on their stores, and this includes Animal Crossing Amiibo. So if you've struggled to get any of the Animal Crossing Amiibo in the past, then you might have an easier time now, as yeah, they've brought loads of them back. They do this sometimes. I think like once or twice a year they do a massive restock of their Amiibo, especially the ones that have kind of fallen out of circulation, and this will make it a lot easier to get some of that Animal Crossing Amiibo. Honestly, the Amiibo figures tend to be pretty easy to find, the cards are a little bit harder, but you know, it's great to have them for different purposes in New Horizons. After all, you can use them in the Roost, you can use them to invite villagers to your island, you can get posters for villagers, invite them to Harvey's Island. There's a few different purposes that makes them really worth it, so definitely check out your Nintendo store for your region to see if the Amiibos are back in stock for any that you might need. I also noticed on the UK My Nintendo store that they had put back some of the physical rewards that I mentioned earlier, so you should be able to get some of them if you're quick. For example, I was able to redeem my points for the Animal Crossing New Horizons Dodo Airlines bag. This was originally released a few years ago now, but it's often out of stock as people of course get this as soon as it appears. So make sure you redeem this with your points if you're in the UK and you're watching this video, but also check your store in other regions too in case they have any of the physical rewards that they've brought back recently. Nintendo has also confirmed this past week or so Nintendo Live Australia. And here you can see the announcement for it includes Isabelle. Now, I'm not expecting any Animal Crossing news here, as generally we do not get any Animal Crossing news during these Nintendo Live events. But still, it is cool to see Animal Crossing included in it. It means there will be Animal Crossing themed displays for people to enjoy at the event. You'll be able to meet Isabelle, Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy most likely, and probably snag some Animal Crossing merch too. I do believe they were giving away Amiibo figures, or at least letting you try them out at the past one. So yeah, for anyone in Australia, you should look up how to sign up for Nintendo Live. It's kind of a lottery, you get a chance to get a ticket, but it's definitely worth doing if you want to enjoy the real life Animal Crossing displays that they do put there. Now back to Animal Crossing merch, the company First for Figures, which produces high quality figures of certain video game characters, has revealed they are making a new figure of Isabelle, and here you can see exactly what it looks like. This is officially licensed of course, and it is a painted PVC statue. It seems like it's scheduled to be released in fall 2024, and pre-orders will begin on the 2nd of May, so just right after this video launches. Yeah, I think this one looks pretty cool. For anyone who likes a sort of larger, high quality figures of characters, as I know a lot of people do, this definitely could be a good one to get your hands on. I personally don't really know much about First for Figures, I haven't really seen any of their figures before, but it seems like they work with Nintendo and Pokemon as well, so it's cool to see Isabelle get a figure. Now we just need a high quality figure of Bob. That is my dream, honestly. I need that. Now, as usual, like with every month, Nintendo has updated the Nintendo Online feature, which allows you to collect villagers celebrating their birthday this month and use them as your profile picture on Nintendo Switch. So any villagers celebrating their birthday in May when you're watching this video, you'll be able to collect them. You can also collect some special characters as well. I believe Nintendo just kind of randomly selected these. And yeah, they'll be available throughout the month of May until we get into early June. You'll definitely want to get them as soon as possible because once they are gone, you will have to wait an entire year to get them again. Nintendo did recently update this feature as well, so you will need to have played Animal Crossing New Horizons at least 3 times in the past 30 days. But don't worry, you can simply load up the game each day and not even play, and it will still count to allow you to get these icons. I believe these are the same icons that were available in May 2023, so if you already got all of them, then there won't be anything new here for you sadly, but still, if you are trying to collect every villager at this point, it can be a great idea to log in and get those rewards if you've been playing New Horizons. So yeah, quite a lot of news for Animal Crossing this month, nothing absolutely groundbreaking, but I'm still here to share every little detail since I know you folks like to stay in the loop. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Will you be getting any of this merch which I've talked about in this video? I would love to hear. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more Animal Crossing videos.